Hello again, YouTube, and welcome to Motivations by Ryan, my YouTube channel dedicated to motivational speaking and helping all you out there just deal with your problems. And I am here to help, and I am here to listen. First of all, if you are here right now, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for sticking with it if you're from the first video, or just joining in if you're new here. And really, I need all the help I can get. I'm really just trying to get to people, and I'm really trying to help as many people as I can. So if you're here right now, spread the word, please. Post a story in the comments so that you can share your story. And in reality, I really do appreciate everything you do. And you're a beautiful person behind that camera that I see right now, and it's kind of ugly. So today's discussion, all jokes aside, is about depression. And depression is definitely a huge topic. There are so many people who are depressed. We just lost one of the most influential actors slash comedians of all time. We just lost Robin Williams to depression. Robin Williams. And God bless his soul, man. Robin Williams, he was a perfect example of a person who tried so hard to not let anybody else get as depressed as he did. He tried so hard that it just tore and tore away at him. And I really do appreciate what he did, because he was a perfect example of somebody who just desperately tried to help people not follow his path and to tell people that you can be happy and not be like me. It's truly amazing. And Robin Williams, if you're out there, and I don't know what goes on after the afterlife, but if you can hear me, dude, you're amazing. Amazing. And you behind the camera, you are equally amazing. Depression is everywhere. It is in high schools. It is in workplaces. It is in just general society. If you walk outside and walk down the street, you could bump into like 3 people who are depressed out of like 10. Depression's huge, and it's everywhere. It's 60% in high school. 60% of the population of a high school is depression. It's depressed kids. Kids who just feel crappy all the time. And that's what depression is. Depression is just, because by personal experience, I've been depressed before, like really depressed. So I know what it feels like. I know what depression is. I know what it feels like. I know how crappy it is. And that's what it is. It's just crap. You feel as if everything is in slow motion. You get up every morning and you're walking through water, like you're just so slow and everything's just monotonous and you don't want to do anything. Like things that make you happy, you're kind of just like, you brush them off, and then you just don't have the motivation to even do anything. Like you just feel like garbage all day, and everything you do, you just feel crappy about it. And that's what it is. Just everything that you do, you feel like garbage. And I've been there, and I understand what that feels like. It's like being underwater and not feeling like you can swim to the surface because you don't want to, because you don't think there's anything up there. It just feels like crap. And I know what it's like. And I've talked to people who know what it's like. I've talked to people who just, they can barely move. I've talked to people who are just stuck in their bedroom all day because they're like, why do I go outside? There's nothing out there. Why should I leave my room? There's nothing out in the world that can help me. There's nothing out there that I'm interested in. I'm just depressed all the time. And I tell these people all the time, look at me. I'm not saying I'm like the paragon, like role model of the depression and like the phoenix rising from the ashes or anything like that. I'm saying I'm a human being. I'm not some special god who just like overpowered depression by some miraculous feat. I'm a human. I'm just like you. And I had depression, and I know what it's like, and it's crap. It's crap. And you don't want to do anything, and you feel like crap all the time. I get it. And I talk to these people, and the primary thing that these people say is that they don't know why. They don't know why they're depressed. A lot of it is asking them questions like, why do you think you're depressed? Like, what's your major problem? And they're like, I don't know. Why are you crying? I don't know. What's upsetting you? I don't know. Why don't you go outside? I don't know. Why don't you talk to people? I don't know. And that's what depression is. You just feel like crap for no reason. But there is reason. There is reason. You're not getting the needs of your mind. Your mind needs stimulus all the time. You have a very active mind. Human beings are processing centers of information. You constantly need stimulus. And depression, it feels like garbage because you can't get that stimulus, and you feel like you can't even if you tried. I've been there. Again, I've talked to people who, like, they're in their windowsill and they just want to jump out the window. And I have to tell them, I'm like, It'd be a shame to lose you. It'd be a shame. It'd be a shame if you were gone, because I've talked to you. And I know people out there. If you're watching this video and you're depressed, I've talked to people just like you. Trust me, there are people like you. There's plenty. There is definitely more fish like you in the sea. Trust me. I was one of them. I'm aware. I've seen the looks on people's faces, the looks of people trying to hide their depression, of people desperately trying to get through the day without crashing, without crying, without doing something. And it's hard. And it's hard to do that. And it takes energy out of you, and it makes you more depressed. And that's the nightmare of what it is. And that's what people have to realize. The bigger picture of depression is that it is everywhere, and it is almost everlasting. At least what it feels like. I'm telling you right now, depression's not everlasting. Depression is by no way, shape, or form everlasting. And you can get through it. Because I did. And if I can do it, you can. You know why? Because I am not even barely human. In my perspective, at least. As I said in my intro video, I have schizotypal personality disorder. And the main symptom of this disorder is a severe disability to form close relationships and bonds with people. Is that not basically what a human being is relationships with people? When my loving girlfriend says that she loves me, and I say I love you back, I can never mean it in the same way that she does. When my parents get me a gift for Christmas, and they say, we love you, and I say, thanks for the gift, I love you too, I can't do it like they can. I can't say I love you like they can. I can't portray the same emotion like they can. And when I was 15 and depressed, and I heard this, I heard that I had this thing that made me barely even human. I thought I was a freaking monster. I thought I was some kind of creature from outer space. I wasn't even human. I couldn't do human things. I couldn't talk to people barely because I was socially awkward. And I felt like crap all the time. Garbage. There was no reason to swim to the surface. I was drowning, and I didn't feel like there was a need to swim. Because there's nothing there. There was no hope. And then I wanted to die, because there was no hope. What's the point? I'm no different. I'm not special. I'm a loser in order to these people. And in perspective to all of you out there who have emotions and have the ability to feel pain and the ability to feel all these like heavy emotions and the ability to portray those emotions to other people, I am jealous of you. I envy you, even if it's pain. Truly, because I can't feel the same that you can. I can't feel them to the extent that you can. And that made me feel barely even human. And that made me feel like I deserve to die. Now what I want to portray to you out there is you do not deserve to die. If you're thinking about suicide, I'm going to tell you three things actually. First of all, you don't deserve to die. First and foremost. Nobody deserves to see you like this. Nobody deserves this anguish out of you. Nobody comes up to you and they're like, yeah, I deserve to see you like this because you did this to me. No. No one deserves to see you cry. No one deserves to see you bedridden because you don't have the energy to move because you're so depressed. Nobody deserves to see you cry for no reason and then not understand why. Nobody. Nobody has that right. Not even you. You should look at yourself in the mirror. And you should see you. You should see an individual. You should see somebody who, no matter what happened in their life up to this point, no matter what obstacle life threw at you, you got past it. And that is what you are. You are essentially the end of a line of failure and success. You are the end of a line of when life threw these giant brick walls in your way over and over again, and you went through them, you climbed over them, you dug under them, you did something, you got past them, because you're still here and you're not dead. I hope. If you're deceased watching this video, I strongly suggest you write something down and inform us about the afterlife. But regardless, the second point I want to get to is that it would just be a shame. And I know I keep saying that, but it would be a shame to lose you. Honestly. Because you have a story. You're an individual. You have something to tell the world. Human beings have existed for 200,000 years, I'm pretty sure. 200,000 years. And they've evolved. And they've learned new things, and they've discovered new things, and they've tested new things, and new things everywhere. And it's all led up to you, essentially. You are the end of 200,000 years of human evolution. So when you come up to me and you're like, "Oh, Ryan, I don't have anything to contribute to the world. I'm just a blip on the radar. I'm just that blue drop in the sea that nobody ever sees." I'm like, "No, you're not, you idiot. You are not just arbitrary human being put on planet Earth. You have meaning. You have morals. You have ethics. You have things to contribute. You have to be good at something. There's no logical way that you aren't. Losers didn't breed for 200,000 years and lead to you. That doesn't make any sense. Losers died out. Science. So it would be a shame if you went. Don't go. Don't go. I'd miss you. I truly would. I would miss you. Even if I don't know you. I miss everybody who dies, really. Because that's a story wasted. That's a life wasted. That's a person's potential wasted. And I know you probably heard that time and again, that don't waste your life, blah, 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 but still. I want to hear your story. Live for me. If you want to stay alive just for me, I'm flattered. But third and foremost, why you shouldn't kill yourself, and if you're feeling depressed, you shouldn't, is because you are your biggest ally. Your parents? Yeah, sure, they're amazing. If they're still around, I don't know if your guys' parent situation, but if your parents are amazing and they love you, and you have friends that love you, hopefully, and maybe you have pets that love you, your goldfish definitely loves you because you feed it and it's nice and big and fat because of you. So things do love you, and that's a plus. And people will tell you don't die because other things love you. I want to iterate to you that while that cliche is true, and you shouldn't die because people will miss you, you shouldn't die because you are you. Nobody else can replace you. Nobody. And a lot of you behind that camera are like, "Oh, everybody can replace me. I'm just a generic human being." No, you're not, you idiot. And yes, I'm going to say you're an idiot several times because you're special. And you deserve something. You deserve to live. You deserve to have a future. You are your biggest ally. If possible right now, I want you to look at yourself in a mirror or something. Take a picture of yourself, for God's sake. I don't know. Look at yourself and say that you're beautiful. Look at yourself and give yourself some kind of compliment, even if it's like, "My nose looks good today." Like something. I don't know. But give yourself some kind of compliment. Because you deserve it. You have had enough of people telling you you're not worth it. You have probably had enough of people's stupidity. And people saying you're not worth it. People saying I'm better than you. People saying I'm going to get farther than you. People saying you're ugly. People saying you're fat. People saying you're whatever else. I know you've had enough of that. I know. Let me say that you are beautiful. Let me say that you are worth something. I don't even need to see you for that. I don't even need to know what your background is to say that. Because you are worth something. No matter what you are, who you are, if you're a chameleon watching this video, I don't care what the crap you are. If you're watching this video, you are worth something. Because you clicked on this link. And you looked at this video and you found some sort of hope. Even if you watched this video for 5 seconds, at least you had hope. You had something to live for. You were your ally. You sought out help. You are the devastator. As powerful as that sounds, it's true. You are the devastator. Nobody devastates you. If you're sitting over, slumped over in your chair like I am, I'm in a pretty comfortable position, but if you're in a chair, you're kind of like slumped over, like, or you're kind of just like, or you're just, and something like that, I want you to right now just puff your shoulders out, puff your chest out. Get big. And spread yourself out, if anything. Spread your arms out. It's a victory pose, and it'll make you feel better. I promise it'll make you feel better. It's just a little thing. If you're alone right now, just do it. Just do that. I promise it'll make you feel better. I promise. It's 100% proven. You know why? Because it's a victory thing. You know what Usain Bolt does after he wins a race? He goes, what do you do after you win a race? You're probably just like, yeah! Or like, yeah, look at me. In Gladiator, when, whatever his name is, it's very long in Greek, I don't remember, but whatever he goes, after he did that one battle, are you not entertained? He was big. Look at me. I'm a big dude. That's what animals do to feel confident. Those chameleons with their, appendages back here, and they go, they're confident. I'm big. Don't mess with me. If you do that once in a while, and also if you trick yourself into smiling, if you just and somehow smile, that was really, really ugly and I apologize, but if you find a way to make yourself smile, even just a little bit, it'll improve your mood. And that's what's going to save you. If you're depressed, and if you're suicidal, that's what's going to save you. It's bizarre, and it's going to make you laugh. On occasion, you're not going to be able to just go like, like you just can't do that all the time. You're not going to be able to go make yourself smile like an idiot just to improve your mood a little bit. I understand that. It's the little things that are going to bring you back. Right now, if you're down in the dumps all the way down, you feel like there's nothing left, chip away at it. Do little things here and there. Make yourself a cookie. Make yourself a brownie. I don't know. Stretch out a little bit. Throw something. Scream. Do a nice roar. Ah! Scream to the world. Devastate everything in front of you. It's a cool thing to do if you're angry. If you're angry, just devastate everything in front of you. And that looks ridiculous and it sounds ridiculous, but it will help. And what you have to understand is that nothing right now is helping you because you're not doing anything. It's worth a shot. It's worth a shot to do little things here and there that are ridiculous and that look like, what is this guy doing? He's a maniac behind the camera. He's a nut job. But those things will improve your mood enough that one day you'll look at yourself and say, I feel a little bit better. I feel a little bit more confident. I feel a little bit better in myself. Maybe I can change. And once you get to that point, once you have that thought pop up in your head, for certain, maybe I can change. If that thought, if that little fragment pops up in your head, you won. That's it. You won. Maybe I can change is the most powerful phrase a human being can utter. I don't care what it is or how you say it. Maybe I can change. Because that's when you throw out everything that you were. You throw out your depression. You throw out your suicidal behaviors. You throw out anxiety. You throw out everything that was putting you back. And you said, hey, maybe there's something for me. Maybe there's something I can do. That's where I want you to be. And that's where I'm going to leave you. Do little things here and there. Pop a smile for no reason. It's going to look creepy, but it'll help. Spread your arms out like this once in a while. Make yourself look bigger. Do a nice, confident stance. It looks ridiculous. It'll make you feel better. I promise. 100%. Bake yourself something. It doesn't have to be baking. Make yourself something. Like, do some art. I don't know. Make yourself something cool. Reward yourself for something little. It'll help. 100%. And when you get to that point where you can say, maybe I can change. Maybe this isn't it. Maybe I'm not just depressed forever. Maybe I can change. That is where your life's going to begin. And that's where this video ends. I thank you all for watching this. If you've got to the end of this, I know it's kind of long and monotonous, but it's true. And everything I said in this video, I said because I truly, truly mean it. If I said you're special, and I did say you're special, you are special. And you should feel special. Because you are. Statistically, you are. Scientifically, you are. And I believe you are just because. You're alive, I'm alive, and that's amazing, and I love you for that. I need no further proof. So today, if there's still daylight left wherever you are, if there's still time left, and you're feeling depressed, even a little bit, do a little smile. Reward yourself a little bit. Take a shower. I don't know. That's where I leave you. Maybe you can change.